Hey guys, my name is Chris Chang. If you've been following me on TikTok, you've watched me go from this to this to this, and now I look like this. You've seen me go through the process of a cut, you've also watched me go through the process of a bulk, and so today I'm going to show you guys exactly how to approach those things and how you can utilize the same formula that I used for yourself. So without further ado, let's start the video. Dang, my car looks like a freaking go-kart from here. Yeah, so I was gonna talk while I drive, but to save time, I couldn't figure out a place to put my camera up without it falling over while I drive. So I'm just gonna have to talk to you guys first and then go ahead and pick up my girl and go to the gym. Today's gonna be a back focus day. Towards the end, I'm gonna be hitting either bicep or shoulders, depending on how I feel. So yeah, that's gonna be the workout for today. And now we can talk about the diet. So counting your macros and figuring out your caloric maintenance, deficit, surplus is fairly easy. It's going to be, the formula I use is the same formula that your coaches will use if you're into bodybuilding. Your coaches will send you something similar. Or if you use apps like MyFitnessPal, then when you set up your goals, it'll give you your macros somewhat similar to what I'm about to give you right now. But this is just an easy way for you to set up yourself and for you to make sure that you're consistently progressing towards your goal, right? But yeah, the first things first is to find your caloric maintenance. And to find your caloric maintenance is fairly easy. So everyone ranges within this small area where if you multiply your body weight by 14 and then multiply your body weight by 16, your maintenance is gonna fall somewhere in between that range. So if I multiply my body weight, 162 times 14, it's going to give me 2,268 calories. And if I multiply my body weight again times 16, it's going to put me at 2,592. So now you're probably wondering, Chris, like the gap is so big, how am I supposed to know what my actual caloric maintenance is, right? So if you're someone who's fairly more active throughout the week, let's say you work out every day or your job requires you to be more physical, then you're going to be towards that bottom end. Or I'm sorry, towards the top end at 16. If you're someone who's less active, doesn't play sports, doesn't work out every single day, you're probably gonna lie towards that bottom end, which is multiplying your body weight by 14. If you're somewhere who's like just fairly active, not super active, then you're in the middle. So that's the range, right? And you can kind of base it off of your own personal assessment of how active you are throughout the week. And if you really wanna know if that's your actual caloric maintenance, eat that many calories for that week, and then if you didn't gain weight or lose weight, that is your caloric maintenance. Yeah, now that we know our caloric maintenance, we can figure out how to cut and how to bulk. So with cutting, it's fairly easy. You found your maintenance. Now all you gotta do is be at a deficit, and your deficit is just anything below your maintenance. But you want to be you want to drop a certain amount to the point where you can actually see a consistent amount of progress. Personally, I think you should be dropping 250 to 300 calories every time you hit like a plateau. So right now, let's use me as an example. If I was cutting 162 times 16, because I'm on the top end, because I work out every day, puts me at 2,592 calories. And now I'm going to subtract 300 to put me at a decent deficit for me to actually see some weight loss. Puts me at 2,292 calories per day. Now that we have that number, we can set up the macros, which is how many proteins, how many fats, how many carbs. Hold on. Okay, now that we have that number, we're gonna set up our proteins, fats, and carbs. And because when it comes to cutting, yes, if you just hit that caloric goal, then yes, you'll see weight loss. But if you're someone who's an avid gym goer and you want to actually maintain your muscle mass, you want to set up your macros a certain way so that you're able to maintain your muscle mass as you pull out fat. So from here, we can figure out how much protein to take. There's going to be a certain range again, right? So depending on how lean you are, you're going to be eating some amount of protein. So if you are lean, like if you're competition ready lean, like you're about to step on stage, you're gonna be eating about 1.2 grams of protein per pound, or maybe even a little bit more. And if you're someone who's on the higher body fat percentage end, then if your body fat percentage is a little bit higher, then you're gonna want to be eating at 0.7 grams per pound. So that's the range, 0.7 to 1.2. If you're someone who's super lean, 1.2. If you're someone who's on the more, I would say like more chunkier end, then you're gonna be at 0.7. For someone like me, who I sit around at, I think right now I'm about 12% body fat, 12 to 13. I'm gonna multiply my body weight, 162 times 0.9, which gives me about 146 grams of, well, it's 145.8, but I'm gonna round up, 146 grams of protein. And then to find how many calories that is, you just multiply by 4, because 1 gram of protein is 4 calories. It puts me at 584 calories of protein. And now we can look for our fats. So fats is gonna be, there's a range again, but it's a preference. This time you can choose. So if you're someone who enjoys to eat more carbs, you wanna be on the lower end so that you make your fats a little lower. But if you're someone who enjoys more fats, obviously you can make the percentage a little higher. So I think 30% of your caloric intake should be your fats. And then, but you can go up to about 40%, which is 0.4. So if you multiply your total caloric intake, which for me at my deficit would be 2,292, multiply that by 0.3 to 0.4, depending on like how much fat you want to eat. Personally, I like carbs more than fats, so I'm going to multiply by 0.3. Gives me 687.6 grams. 687.6 calories of fat. And if I divide that by 9, because 1 gram of fat is 9 calories, is going to give me my how many grams of fat I'm supposed to take per day, which is 76.4 grams. I'll just put it at 76 point. I'll round it again. I'll round it up just because I don't mind having a little bit more fat. So I'll put it at 77 grams of fat. And 77 times 9 is 693. And that's how many calories of fat I'm going to be eating. And the reason why I'm converting it to grams and to calories is so that towards the end, which is right now, the last step, which is to figure out how many carbs, you're actually going to be subtracting, you're going to be adding your protein and fat calories together. So 584 plus 693 is going to give me 1,277, and then I subtract it from my total caloric intake, which gives me 1,015 calories left, and that's all carbs. So I'm going to divide that by 4. 1 gram of carb is 4 calories, which gives me 253.75, and that's it. So now we have our macros, and that's how much exactly you should be eating per day to cut off fat and to maintain your muscle mass. But yeah, that's the formula I use to set up my macros, and it's almost the exact same way for the bulk, at least for the starting point, exact same way. So you're going to be finding your protein intake, so depending on how lean you are, my protein would be the same. So I would still be eating 146 grams of protein if I started right now at a bulk. But then my fats and my carbs would probably be a lot higher, just because my starting caloric intake would be, does that make sense? So let's say I did do a bulk. So instead of dropping 300 calories, I added 300 calories on top of my caloric maintenance, which would put me at 2,892. And then my protein intake would be the same. My fats, same thing. I would multiply my caloric intake to 2,892 times 0.3 to get my fats, and then all the excess would be carbs. And that's how you set up the macros. But now the approach as you go through the bulk and as you go through the cut is a little different. So when you're cutting, as you lean out, you want to add slightly more protein, like little by little, as you lean out, because like I said, the leaner you are, you want to be eating more grams per pound, more grams of protein per pound. As I lean out, I'll increase my protein, but I'll cut out my carbs and I'll cut out my fats, right? While still dropping my caloric intake. Right, so let's say I'm eating 2292 calories and I hit a plateau. I'm gonna pull out another 300 calories. I'm gonna lower my carbs and my fats, but I'm gonna increase my protein just slightly. You wanna keep doing that while you cut. And if you're bulking, it's kind of the same idea, except every time you hit a plateau, like let's say you gain about 2 pounds, and then you gain about a pound the week after, and then the week after that you gain 0. Then you hit a plateau. You want to add another 300 calories or 250 to 300 calories to whatever your calorie intake is right during that time, and then you want to basically use most of those calories as more fat, more carbs, and then maybe every once in a while you're going to be adding in more protein just because you've gained some more muscle, but it's not going to be a huge amount. But yeah, that's exactly how you approach the bulk, how you approach a cut. And if you guys have any questions, you guys can always DM me. I'm sorry if I wasn't clear enough throughout my explanation, but yeah, that's how you set up your macros and how to approach a bulk and a cut. If you guys have any questions, you guys can always shoot me a DM. I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. Yeah, if I see the DM, I'll answer. If I don't get to you quickly, I'm sorry. But I do try to get to everybody as soon as I can. So now that I'm done talking about the macros, I'm gonna pick up my girl, and then we're gonna go head to the gym, to our local 24-hour, and hit a good back day. I'm actually pretty excited because I was sick. I think it's my first back day in about maybe a week. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. All right, let's go. Yeah, so basically I started off with pull-ups as a warm-up. I don't know if they auto-cut anything, but I did 3 sets of warm-ups, and now I'm going into my first working set, trying to shoot for like 8 to 12. I'm gonna choose the weight where I know I can hit for 8, and try to hit more, obviously. I think that was 10, so I went up a little bit, and now I'm gonna try to go for, like, again, shoot for 8 at least, and then aim for more if I can. So just 2 more sets of this, and then I'm gonna be heading over to the chest supported row, and I'll go into my second set. Okay, wow, I couldn't even get 8. So bro, couldn't even get 8 clean ones, so I went back down, and then 1 more set, and move over. Oh, you're good. What's up, bro? So last working set, and then moving over to chest supported rows, if it's open. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is what I mean. I'll just kind of stay low so that when I grab it, my elbow and my shoulders are on the same level. And then when I pull back, I'm really just squeezing the upper back. But I'll just keep. I'll show the front angle. And then, again, shooting for 8 at least, going past if I can. Yeah, I'll go up a little bit more. This time I can show you from the back, just so that you can actually see my upper back squeezing while I'm doing this. This is the second set again. I'll get kind of low. Grab the very outside of it. I really like commercial gyms like this because they really have everything, like bend machines, dumbbells going from like 5 all the way up to like 100 something. But if you go to like smaller gyms and stuff like that, then there's a lot of things that they're missing. Places like 24 Hour usually have everything that I need. There's one more set of this, and then work my way over to another lat movement. So I'll hope and hit those sets. Done with that. I'm moving over to reverse grip lat pull down. And after this, I think I'm just gonna kill lats first. Here's my first set. Do 2 more sets. I don't know why I feel so much more comfortable in front of a camera at a gym than I do like by myself at home. Doesn't make any sense to me, but I'll do whatever feels more comfortable. There's 2 more sets of this. I'll do a row. I'll do a row after this on the cable, and then after that, finish off with the frontal lat pull down. It's not even frontal lat pull down. What is it called? Pullover. Frontal lat pullover. I think after this, the next thing I want to do for my video is actually get my blood work done, check what my natural test levels are, and afterwards, if I can, then try to raise my test naturally. Here's my last set real quick. Yeah, that's it. Honestly, my favorite thing for back is this.
And my third set with the same weight, and then one more set after, slowing it down. The mic's battery is still hella high. Look, I still have full battery on here. That's not bad. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so my last set, I'm gonna slow it down. At least with this, I don't mind going over, like well over 8. I just really like to really get a good squeeze and really crumple my lats. But yeah, with this last one, then I dropped the weight a lot. Now I'm just gonna slow it down and really feel the squeeze and stretch. Okay, maybe that's too late. That's better. Oh, sure, I need to slow it down a little bit. Done with that. This girl came with me to work out and she's doing work. So for my last thing, I'm doing a row with a wide bar. Yeah, I'm gonna be bringing it to like, not my stomach, but like my lower chest so I can squeeze more of my upper back. I'm gonna end up with biceps. After this, I'm gonna start doing curls so that tomorrow I can hit a good shoulder day. But man, I still feel so crappy. Yeah, I think I might be done after this. Yeah, my last set. Yeah, I'm done. Okay, so when I push curls, I have a really hard time getting that initial, like, mind-muscle connection. Like, sometimes when I'm hitting biceps, I won't even feel it. So what I like to do is I'll start off lower, do a high volume set, so like 20 plus reps on each side, and then move up to my working weight for like 8 to 10. So I'm gonna stick to these. I'm gonna grab these 25s and really just get a good initial pump. And that pump will like. Okay. See, I feel like my arms are lacking so much. The rest of my body lacking so much. But that's exactly the way I gotta hit them. Actual working set. 2 more sets of that. Then we go into like a preacher machine or a preacher. Yeah, but I really like the machine here that they have, so I'm just gonna use that one. Shoot. I think I'm gonna go lighter on my last set. Now done. Taking the. It's gonna be this preacher machine. I like to put it on the very outside, my hands on the very outside, and like put the handles not in the middle of my palm, but kind of like towards the bottom, so I don't really use any forearm. Low-key, my arm's already dead. 2 more sets of this, and then finish off with a second set. Just one more. Honestly, this might be my last arm workout or bicep workout, or I'm gonna finish off with hammer curls. Either just a failure. 3 sets of this, I'm done with arms. I feel like I kind of lost my back pump, but I'll still pose after I'm done. I think I'll just do one more. I'm done with biceps. I think I already pretty much did. Done. Alright, let me take this off real quick. Sit it right there. Like no chest pump there. All right, Gina's gonna sign out.
No, oh, what?
Yeah, right here. So look,
Oh,
look there.
that's-
Look there.
No, I'm gonna be you. Get out.
Oh.
All right, guys, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, it's hard. No. I'm you right now. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, you guys can send me a DM on Instagram, or shoot me
Text.
text.
Alright guys, well that's the end of the video. If you guys have any questions about the workout or how to set up your macros for your cut or your bulk, you guys can shoot me a DM. If I see it, I'll respond. And yeah, if you made it this far into the video, thanks for watching. And that's about it. Have a good night. I'll see you guys next time. Boom. Ooh, that wasn't bad. Right?